Such a mess. This is another quarantine review. Is nice. Today's moving film is the 2006 mockumentary Borat. Yes, Borat. Okay, I'll drop the accent now. Now Borat is one of those comedy films, kind of like Jackass, where they pull jokes on unsuspecting people, like um, and they just put it together in a movie. Now Borat. Now the first time I saw Borat was like, I used to hang out with this guy named James a lot, and he had a copy of Borat. Um, and the first time that I watched it, I didn't know that all the people Borat interacts with were like actual were just random nobodies on the streets. Just like I thought they were like actual actors. But but no, apparently they're just but apparently no, they're just everyday people in quite a few cases, and in quite a few cases, just everyday assholes. And so basically, the story is Borat is a news reporter for Channel 5 News in Kazakhstan. He is located between I don't know what the other countries are, but he doesn't like Uzbekistan very much. And now Borat was one of the biggest movies of 2006. But the studio that put it out, they actually tried to sabotage the film by putting it like most movies. They go out in like thousands of theaters. I think Borat was in only like 800. I could be very wrong on that. But but people flocked to watch Borat in droves. Now, this movie is not was not with it without its controversy, as it was banned in every single Middle Eastern country except for Lebanon, and everyone involved with the film, from from those two frat boys to the old man that plays the guy that gets the rubber fit, to the old man missing an arm that has a rubber fist taped on at the end. Like basically everyone involved with the film tried to sue Sacha Baron Cohen, and and if IMDb is anything to go by, Sacha Baron Cohen had the cops called on him no less than 92 times while he made this movie, and there's certainly like bits where you can see why, such as him such as him such as him to a lingerie display, and him taking a dump in the front garden of the Trump Hotel. Pretty sure quite a few people want to do that nowadays. But the one that like baffles me the most, the dinner party, like they call the cops on him, like because he brought home poops to the dinner table, mistook a retard guy for a retard, and called him a prostitute. Which I mean, like, I actually do want to know, like, what happened when the cops show up and Borat wasn't there. Did they get cited for wasting the cops' time? Did the cops did the cops like not believe it for a second and arrested someone for making a phony phone call? I don't know, but anyway, one of the one of the prank victims, Bob Barr, actually kind of took it more or less in stride. He is actually one of the few people that didn't sue. In fact, there's actually a video on YouTube where he talks about how he was contacted to be in Borat, and he talks about what happened, other than him being tricked into eating a certain kind of cheese, and basically what happened afterwards and how he came to saw Borat. So I'll put a link in the description down below for that. Now, me personally, I really do like Borat because I mean, like, it was huge when it came out. I mean, like, like, I was like in third grade at the time, so I didn't really, to be honest, like, even though like I was like kind of around at the time, I never really heard of Borat until like a few years later, and I really do like this movie. Now the guy that plays Borat, Sacha Baron Cohen, Borat is actually a character that he played on the Ali G show. He also played a character named Bruno, which also got his own movie, but I feel that Bruno like wasn't like as funny. I I think Borat is a better character, and and yes, by the way, this is another bootleg copy from Vinyl House Sticker Company. Now, which like like Borat is one of those movies that like really should have got like a VHS release. You know, I mean, like an official one. Now, there are like two people that Borat dupes that actually are kind of nice to him. Well, actually, well, most of the people are kind of nice. Anyway, first one is the humor coach who 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 actually did figure out that it was a joke halfway through the scene, and he decided to keep rolling with it because it could have bought because he thought it'd bring him more business. And the other guy was, and the person who like probably the nicest to Borat was the driver's ed coach, who's pretty good, pretty awesome. I think one of my favorite scenes is when Borat is at that like giant sermon, and he's like, "Do Mr. Jesus love me? Yes, he loves everybody. Do Jesus love my retarded brother Bilo? Yes, he loves your brother Bilo. Does Mr. Jesus love my neighbor near Sultan Taryakbi? Yes, Jesus loves your neighbor near Sultan Taryakbi. Nobody loved my neighbor near Sultan Taryakbi." And to make it even better, like, the drummer in the scene actually plays like a sting, which is like that. I think one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Anyway, Borat is also Borat. Oh god, if I mentioned this a lot earlier, Borat travels to and across America to basically help Kazakhstan become a better place, and he has a short, fat guy, Azamat Bagatov, played by Ken Davatan, who you may also know as Starker from the 2008 comedy Get Smart, and you see a lot more of Ken Davatan than you would ever want to see. Yeah, and also kind of like the scene where they're at the B&B that's owned by a nice elderly Jewish couple. Who, by the way, the part where they bring up snacks, that's not something that the BNB did. It's just something that the camera crew asked them to do. And then, like, it's like 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. And Borat's like, "I am in the nest of Jews." One of them had taken the form of a sweet little old woman. You can barely see her horns. Which is like, and kind of like a spoof of Blair Witch Project, which I thought, which which by the way, Blair Witch Project sucked. But if I saw, but if I probably saw it back in '99, thinking it was real, I probably like it more. Anyways, yes, so if you are one of those people that's like very sensitive and you don't like dirty, like kind of racist humor, then well, racial humor, then you're not gonna like love. Then you're not basically if you're not a fan of Jackass, well actually well okay, if you aren't a fan of the humor that involves like punking, unsuspecting people, you're not gonna like this. But if you do like Sacha Baron Cohen, well, you've probably seen this. But hell, I mean, a lot of people have probably seen this. But if you haven't seen Borat and you're kind of like on the fence about it, I highly recommend Borat. Great success. Yeah. Now, now, yeah, Borat is just like Borat is one of my favorite comedies. Like, I freaking love Borat. Yeah. The full title is well Borat Cultural Learnings for of America for make benefit fit the glorious nation of Kazakhstan. Yeah. Now so yes I do recommend Borat. So yeah, like the um another like big part of this movie is kind of like the culture shock of coming from a crappy little town into like a hotel room, and he thinks that a share being in the room like gives him king status. So yes, so if you like into mockumentaries, definitely watch Borat. This is one of the funniest movies that I've ever seen. So yes, watch Borat. Watch Borat, okay? And if you don't like it, oh well. Um, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you all soon in the near future. Peace.